Hello, everybody. Welcome to another very special episode of the Who Do You Think You Are podcast. Woo-hoo. On this day, the great 4th of July, baby, we got rid of them red coating motherfuckers, dude.
Oh, yeah.
And as always, folks, I'd like to take this time to ask each and every one of you to please go to the YouTube, type us in the search bar, WDUTU what?
R.
For the first ones that come up, hit the like, hit subscribe, share it with a friend, dude. All right?
Yeah.
This is a special episode because we are doing a
Cooking show, dude.
cooking show today, Paula Deen style.
We're cooking and making racist jokes and making some abortion jokes.
That's what we're doing. Hey, Nick.
Hey, Pedro.
Who do you think you are?
Cooking edition. Whip it up. Whip it up. Cook it up. Cook it up. Cook it up. Cook it up. Whip it up. Cook it up. Cook it up. Cook it up.
Happy birthday, America.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I don't know if
Feels weird podcasting and standing. This is not a good, just right from the get-go. I don't like it at all.
You don't like it? You're a little uncomfortable, dude?
Yeah, I think you guys are going to have to do the heavy lifting.
You do. You look great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And to my left.
Who are you?
Yeah, I don't even
Oh,
think
Nick, hey. Oh, this is my camera, too. I'm like, this is just weird. This is a new experience,
It's
okay?
a new setup, dude.
206 episodes. We're still surprised. It's 206?
205, I think.
We're still,
205,
we're
205.
still surprising ourselves.
205.
So cheers and watch this episode.
Hell yeah, dude. And I'm Pedro, and I'm very excited and blessed to be here. Very grateful.
Oh, God, that beer is good. Sorry for cutting you off.
Is that church music, dude? That shit slaps.
Oh.
Grateful that I have friends to call my own.
I'm Chris James. Follow me online at CJ Talks Funny for brand new jokes whenever I fucking feel like it. Sorry, YouTube, I didn't mean to cut so early.
I already said motherfucker.
Yeah, he said motherfucker in the first 10
Yeah, but you like
seconds.
kind of wheezed it. You were like, motherfuckers. And so it like,
What are you calling me, dude? Polly Shore?
well, the
I wheezed it,
transcription
dude?
might not have gotten through, you know?
You're more like Polly ain't sure.
This is
And I
an
just want to apologize for being late, you guys. It's been a hellish week for me. Hellish weekend, really. I've been standing in line outside the abortion clinic for 4 days.
Oh, did you get a spot?
I wasn't able to get in. I mean, it was kind of crazy because like the Planned Parenthood by my house looked like, you know, like Star Wars on opening day. There's just a line.
Oh,
people
yeah.
in sleeping bags.
Oh,
Just fat, ugly people
Yeah.
waiting in line.
Every man in the line has paid for sex at some point.
You're surprised anybody got laid. You're surprised any of those people are pregnant.
Yeah,
Who
for
would?
real. And I tried to get them to like form a separate line for those of us who were just there to watch. But
Oh, what the fuck?
It's a good idea. Well, it's kind of like how they used to watch
Operations and shit.
that's one, or like when they murder people in jail, like they'd have people to watch.
Oh, yeah. Live streams, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the big famous one that like there was like hundreds of people outside when they finally put him to sleep. Was it Ted
death penalty.
Bundy?
Ted Bundy, dude.
Yeah, the death penalty. That's the word.
Ted Bundy.
Yeah, yeah. They were like grilling out and shit.
Oh, yeah. It was
Ted
like
Bundy
a-
was the last public execution.
I don't know if it was the last
I don't think they
one. I
let
think it
people
goes that way.
inside, but they like they were like outside of the gates of the prison, like tailgating.
Okay,
they were
yeah,
like tailgating his death.
Hell yeah,
Tailgating the
dude.
execution.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
It was
That is pretty dope. That was the beginning of the demise.
So, anyways, we were trying to figure out what to cook.
I think that's where we're coming from. We're coming out of tailgating the execution.
Hmm.
I mean, if you think about it, you look at all these abortion activists and stuff like that. Like, we are a pretty murderous bunch.
Oh yeah,
You know, and
Yeah.
like, you just look at like the violence that people are ready to just jump to. They're just looking for an excuse. At least here in America, you know.
True. That's true. So whether you're tailgating, you know, the death penalty or going to the 4th of July barbecue, we were trying to figure out what we should cook today.
Yeah, and it's 108 outside, so we're not going to do a grill out because that would just be suicide. And we landed on this.
Well, we wanted to do something more American than a grill out.
Also true. And I do wish we were outside.
Is there anything
because-
more American than a grill out, dude? I don't
That's
think
pretty
so.
Mexican, isn't
Tell
it?
you what's more American than a grill out.
Strong.
Taco.
True. Taco night.
Dude, taco night for the 4th of July? That's great.
White bitches love tacos.
So as
dude.
we're talking about abortion today, we're gonna
And
teach
we're
you,
white bitches.
and we're gonna teach you, dude, to make a platter of tacos and bring it to wherever you're going on the 4th of July, and just make people super excited about that.
That's
and these are
true.
easy. These are
Is
easy
it?
tacos.
I don't know how to make these, so I mean, I literally don't know how to cook
Really?
anything.
You've never made just some white American family tacos
No.
before?
I
So
have
your
a
wife
white-
just takes it over?
I have a white wife, so I almost said girlfriend.
yeah.
Well, that on the side.
Oh, true.
Right.
Yeah, the girlfriend is white. The wife is also white. I'm good on that. Thank you. How do we start here, dude? You got this whole
Okay.
like
Well, yeah, so-
panned out here. Like we got the
first-
taco shells over there in the
True.
tray.
Cooking content today, folks. We're going cooking.
First, the most important part about cooking, dude, is mise en place.
Mise en place?
Everything in its place, the French cooking term. So,
Mise en place.
got a little bug there. We got some.
Know your place.
Extra protein.
We got some. That's not a funny joke. Got some iceberg lettuce, dude, for the tacos. You know what I'm saying? So, get everything ready, you guys.
Ooh. Have you ever like chopped your finger, dude?
The worst time I've ever cut my finger, I literally was like opening this restaurant, and I worked like 35 days in a row or something like that. And I was working like 10 in the morning till like 2 o'clock in the night at night.
Jesus Christ!
And also we would drink at the end of the night because it was like a gastropub kind of thing, you know.
Okay.
So we got like free alcohol.
What's a gastropub?
It's like elevated bar food. So it's like. So it's like you're actually making everything from scratch, but also they bring it in. There's no like domestic beer either.
Gastropub actually sounds worse than bar food, though. Like just as far as the
You
word.
think so?
Sounds like something you'd go to see a doctor for, dude.
Exactly.
Like
Dude,
I just got a gastropub.
I got a gastropub.
Yeah, it's just in this left pocket of my stomach. It's a gastropub.
Anyways, I was working like nonstop, dude. And this one day it was just like a very simple task, and I just wasn't paying attention, and I chopped the fuck off of my like thumb.
No way.
Yeah.
A tip or what's?
It like went literally through the nail, so it was like right about
Ooh,
there.
did you have to get stitches?
No, I think it was like glue, just like glue ones.
Oh,
or
y'all
something.
super glued that
So,
shit.
no, I had to go to the hospital for that one. That's the only time I've ever.
bandaged it though.
No, they like put like a huge it like went down to my wrist, like the Band-Aid and stuff. It was wild.
Huh.
Yeah.
And
Damn,
you like
that's
chopped
crazy.
it where it was. What was it like hanging or what? How bad?
No,
was
because
it?
the whole like finger didn't come off. It was just like it did definitely go through the fingernail. Like that got fucked up. So and that's so sensitive behind there too. So just like straight into that. Just like
So was it like folding? Like if you were to cut a slit in this piece of paper, how it would like fold and bend in a weird way? Was it like?
not really. It wasn't that frail.
It wasn't peeling.
No, not like that.
Okay,
No,
okay,
it
okay.
wasn't that terrible.
I guess it's still attached everywhere around the cut.
Exactly. Like unless it was like, yeah. But
I was the worst I've ever gotten cut. I was replacing a window, so we had to take the old windows out, and on like you have to like score the edges so it doesn't like peel any of the paint off, existing paint. It's called a retrofit. And I had a box cutter, and on one of the like I was coming down with it, and it slipped, and it seriously. I mean, you can see the scar right there. Mm-hmm. It came from like the tip of my fingernail all the way to like that first little section of finger.
Damn.
And it was just flopped over. That one was like hanging skin. So I wrapped it up. I finished the day, and then I went into the urgent care. I was like, I don't think I'll need stitches. I got home, dude. I cleaned that shit out, and I was like, I might need stitches. So then I like went to urgent care like 6, and they're like, yeah, dude, you should have not worked the rest of the day and come in immediately.
Yeah.
And so I went in. They shot me up with
liquid IV.
See, I can't do that, dude.
Yeah, that's impressive, and it also makes me sweat. I'm sweating a little.
He's hot. He's getting hot over here. Dude. He's getting fucking warm.
It makes me nervous, like when people toss a baby in the air and catch it.
Do you still have the bubble butt though? Because if you're getting turned on like that and you still got that ass, you're still working it, or did you lose
don't
the
know.
weight?
You got the
See, 'cause
What are you
dude.
working with this?
I'm
Because
still
you
down.
fluctuate weight.
Yeah, I'm still down about 8 pounds right now.
Oh man.
Give him a spank for me.
He might punch me.
Yeah, this is a cooking show. It's
You have my
different.
permission this
Okay.
time.
You want like a good one?
Yeah, this is pretty gay. Oh, that's gay.
damn.
That's gay as hell, dude.
That was a bad one, dude.
That was
I,
bad, dude.
I didn't have a reach. Yeah,
True.
I looked like I looked like a fucking gay man throwing a baseball. And just,
Whoa, big K man.
That's
can throw
okay.
it.
It'll still get me by
gay man
for a
don't
couple
play
of
baseball,
weeks.
dude.
Really?
It was still good.
It's still good.
Or me throwing a baseball left-handed. That's what it looked like.
Same.
So is it? Do I still have a bubble butt?
Yeah, I think you still passed.
You couldn't even spank it. You completely missed.
Well, dude, I didn't have the angle. I didn't have leverage, and I didn't miss. I hit it right.
Yeah.
It was the upper part of the left
Yeah, I'm
cheek.
like half hard.
Yeah, you came right.
yeah.
Of course I came.
No, but that was the worst time I slipped my finger, dude.
Did you ever cut yourself, CJ?
Not on purpose.
Yeah, my wrists.
Inner thighs.
That was always a weird spot. The inner thighs. One, I never understood that.
Dude, when
and
I-
I cut myself a lot.
Dude,
when I was a
low
kid.
key, when I see scars on the inner thighs,
You get turned
it's
on.
fucking hot.
Damn, you were fucked up.
You're a
bro.
freak, dude. Yeah, something happened to you, dude, early in life.
You think?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
what-
Did I just like block it out?
You must have.
That's a weird thing to get turned on by for sure.
Yeah, but it's not that I'm turned on. It's just intriguing to me. Like, I'd like to know the story behind of why you felt like you needed to do that to yourself.
Yeah, you're romanticizing.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Is it because you don't understand
Self-harm.
that feeling so much?
But now I do understand it, dude.
'Cause
I've
you've
been
hung off me
depressed.
for so
Yeah,
long.
because you fucking rubbed off on me.
Yeah, you make me depressed often, dude.
I found my girlfriend she was trying to hang herself the other night. I was like, damn.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Damn.
Broke the ceiling fan.
No, we got to replace that. You dumb bitch. Jesus Christ. In a recession. I want to kill myself. Be like, don't use that. Use the nightstand.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck you used.
All right, that's nice, dude. Way to make a joke like that, dude.
Okay.
Shit.
Especially now.
Inappropriate,
Yeah, especially when I'm making tacos.
inappropriate, hurtful language is totally
Here's one, dude.
unacceptable.
Did you ever spit in anybody's beer? In anybody's food?
No, I've never done that.
You've never done that?
That's one of those things. Like when I deliver Uber Eats, people find out that I do that. They always ask, "Have you ever taken someone's fries?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck is the matter with you? Yeah. And like the fact that so many people have asked me that makes me go, what? Like, I think people are more fucked
Who
up
took your
than I
fries?
generally realize, you know?
But I mean, I think for you, Nick, it's different because like this is actually like your work environment. I think people that do that are just like, this is a get by job until something else happens. And if this person treats me like shit, then
I guess.
Isn't it usually
I don't know.
servers who do that though, more than the cooks? Because
Nah.
a cook's not getting disrespected
Yeah,
by
the cooks just don't wash their hands ever. They just take shits. All the time. They don't do that. I mean, that's a whole different story, though. They don't know
Where do
anything-
you work again?
They don't know anything about, like, you know, where to put food and, you know, how to properly hold it or anything like that, or, like, you know, putting raw things on each other. But besides that,
yeah. What's that called when you transfer like food handling? Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that thing. Especially if they're
smells like Hitler's anus.
and I can never cut tomatoes that nice, dude. It
Well, you know, it took a long time, dude. It's taking a lot of patience.
really does, huh? A lot of practice. You're a master at your craft, Nick.
Honestly, dude, when I first started cooking, though, I loved like having like nice knife cuts because like in French food or like fine dining, it's like that's a thing.
Is that where you started, French food?
Yeah. So like, that's like, and you get obsessed with it, but it's so dumb. That's the thing. Like as you do it for so long too, you're like, this is fucking stupid. At some point, like when you
Is it like showboating or something?
yeah, it just becomes hard. It's like, is it really more enjoyable to eat the food that way or just being a douchebag? Because you're like eating a consomme that like you have to like take 3 days to make, and then you have one like tornade like potato that's like basically 7
layers of the same potato.
No, it's one potato that you peel perfectly in 7 different
7 layer burrito.
Yeah, there's put a burrito inside the consomme. So like there's just one potato, a carrot, and a pea, and a consomme that took like 24, like 3 days or whatever. And you're like, okay,
Yeah.
this is $75, and you're like, this
and
is
it's fucking
stupid.
drizzled
Yeah,
around the
it's
plate.
whack.
Like
It's like this doesn't even taste good. Like
It's
that's
art. It's art.
It
now.
is. It
It's not
is.
even food anymore. It's art,
Yeah.
and I don't mean that in a
No.
Negative way.
complimentary way.
They're not eating. It's like, yeah, exactly. Not in a complimentary. It's like this
Yeah.
dumb, douchey way. Because
Yeah.
like that's why I started loving like food trucks and street food so much. Because like these are people that's like it's their food is their art, and they can still kind of be like fun or like have fun with it, and,
Right.
like be artistic in like different ways. But like the way
But
that
they're not using it as a scam. You know, people on the
Yeah.
street are like, I want to make the eating experience good. These fags are like, oh,
pretentious, just trying,
look what
showboat.
I did. Aren't I interesting?
Yeah, like 24 karat like gold that you put on like
That shit's
desserts.
so
and stuff like that. It's
dumb,
like
dude.
there's literally no flavor, and it's hundreds of dollars. Like this is
It's insane.
so stupid. But I made a candy bar dessert, and it's like you made a Snickers bar, and you charge $800 for it
With gold inside.
Because they're also
Yeah.
like, this is like my take on a Snickers bar. Like they
Yeah.
literally are doing that, and like just charging these people like
You just used non-mass-produced ingredients.
damn, that's
to make a
crazy.
Snickers
exactly,
bar.
yeah.
That's how I never learned how to cook or really. I mean, I know how to cook a few things, but I never really went out of my way to
What's
figure
your
it
dish,
out.
dude? What's your meal?
I mean, my shit is like
Pull out your dick too. like you
sausage and
say.
pepper. You see it?
Sausage.
You like beer brats,
You go get
sausage and
circumcised.
peppers. You
Beer
know,
broth, sausage, peppers.
I don't know, man. Just like basic, your real basic bullshit, dude.
Okay, you're trying to impress a girl. What are you cooking her?
I'm not cooking to impress her. That's
What if
that's
you-
for sure.
Damn, okay.
I got to do something else, dude.
Really?
Dude. No, go ahead.
No.
You know what? You know what I heard. You know what I heard? When,
Maybe sausage and peppers.
when
That's
cut-
what you do. Yeah.
when cutting an onion, it's the top, like the little stem part that
I can never remember which side they say, and I always choose whatever the wrong side is.
That if you cut it, that's what releases the fucking chemicals or whatever that fuck up your eyes.
Really?
You didn't know that as a cook?
I don't know
No?
if it's true, but yeah,
I've heard so many
that
myths.
too.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, that's true too. Yeah, but I tried it, and honestly, I was cutting an onion the other day, and I didn't cut off the little sprout part, and it didn't make my eyes water.
But how many times have you tried that? I mean, this
3 times.
Well, you figured it out.
Or see, like cutting an onion that fancy way, I just literally grab it and.
Yeah, but dude, most people that work
that's
even
interesting.
in the food industry don't do it this way. But like I've worked at places that were like, that's like your interview. It's like cut an onion for us, and if you do it the other way, like literally they just won't hire you.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty good though. I like how that was
'Cause it
kind of
comes
clever.
out perfect.
Because
I
I've
mean-
tried it the other way, or like I'll do it. I'll cut the whole onion in half, and then I'll try and just slice it down near there with my hand, and then I get halfway through, and it's a mess.
Right. It's just a quicker way. Also, like with shallots, which are like the smaller purple onions. I don't know if you ever work with those.
Oh, shallots are so good.
But you want to like super mince those. So if you don't cut it this way, it's going to take you 30 minutes compared to like a 2-minute job. Right? So it's like those little shortcuts too that like.
See, the shit that I cook is I'll dice a bunch of fucking vegetables up and some greens in a pan and crack eggs over it.
Damn.
You know.
You do that white girl cooking, dude.
Yeah.
That's how you got that white
With some
girl
oil in the
ass,
pan.
bro.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's how you got them
Hog.
cakes.
Holding an onion, wish I was holding another onion, dude. Fucking onion booty.
Hell yeah, dog. I'm fucking
sausage,
horny, son.
Veggies. That's a good meal, dude. Honestly, my go-to is breakfast, dude. I can murder breakfast pretty good.
Whoa.
We're trying to stop
Easy.
you murdering innocent babies.
Yeah, easy, OJ.
Calm down, bro. Jeez Louise. Yeah, no, breakfast is my shit.
You're the shit, dude. Honestly.
Thanks, dude.
You can murder making a breakfast. You can make a killer breakfast. Is this what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you make for
but I mean, breakfast isn't hard to make. Is it?
Like
Would
you
say
throw some
breakfast
waffles.
is
You
not
throw
hard
some
to make?
waffles in the toaster and then some
I
sausage
can make
on a
some good
skillet.
pancakes, dude.
You can
Okay.
make good breakfast pretty easily.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of simple.
Well, I mean, I don't know how to cook. It's just that.
But if you're doing like eggs Benedict, that's like my tell of a good breakfast cook. Not even that's always the
David
best
Tell.
breakfast, but yeah, he's the eggs Benedict, dude. Because you got to poach an egg, a little tricky. Making a hollandaise, actually making the hollandaise like from egg yolk and vinegar, not just buying like the packet
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And then just like knowing how to cook either ham or bacon or like having the right vessel. Like that, there's like skill in that. But
Is there a grade of hollandaise? I've never enjoyed hollandaise, and I don't know why. It's like a fancy thing.
have you had like homemade hollandaise before?
No, always restaurant bullshit.
Yeah, that's unless you go to a really nice restaurant where they're actually making hollandaise.
I've
like
never been to
Yeah,
a
not
really nice
Mimi's
restaurant.
Cafe.
It's
dude.
it's bullshit. Then like it's like the same thing with like truffles. Like if you've never been to you
Yeah.
don't know the flavor of truffle. It's such a
Right.
different thing. A good hollandaise, like you can't manipulate it. Like it's just one of those things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're like, I've had aioli fries. I know what truffle
Exactly.
sauce is.
It's
Yeah,
like
you're
no,
dude.
Yeah.
Okay. I've been to Hop Dotty.
What is that?
It's like a burger.
Like a
place.
burger
Oh,
place.
is it?
It's got
Is it good?
Fine dining.
it's
fine dining
it's
burgers,
the
dude.
nicest restaurant I've ever been to. That's how good it is.
Is it? What's the nicest restaurant you've ever been to? You've been to a nice restaurant, haven't you? Because I know you recommended a couple when I first got together with the old current ball and chain.
Okay, so have I
No,
dined
he
at
just,
a nice
He
restaurant?
just picks it up from there, dude.
No, yeah, I know people who have been to nice restaurants. That's how I. That's how I do that. You know.
So
I'm
you
just
talk to your ex-girlfriend's boyfriends.
That's not nice, dude.
Sorry.
Man, that's a really good question. I don't know what the nicest
I
restaurant
thought he was
I've
going to
ever
say that's a
eaten
really
at
good
is.
point. Yeah, I have talked to them before.
It's been so rare that I don't know. Bubba Gump Shrimp Factory is probably.
He says, all right.
I want to ask you though
It's such a
earlier
disappointed.
too. No, I'm not disappointed. Just upset.
I'm just angry.
What would you cook what would you cook a girl to try to impress them at this point? What would you do if you're like they were coming over for the first time, let's say like second or third date?
Dude, I'd probably go like hella basic, like you, meat, veggies, or potatoes. You know, just like a nice New York strip or something like that with some
I mean,
veggies
I
on
might
the
Google
side.
something and just do it.
Well, yeah,
for the first
follow the
time ever.
recipe.
That's ballsy though too.
But I would be like, that's what I did. And because if it doesn't turn out, then I can just go, you know what? I don't really cook.
Somewhat.
I'll try. I guess I'll just smoke it out as much as I can, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
All right.
COPD.
What's that mean? It's Call of Duty.
Chronic, some kind of pulmonary disorder.
That's what old vets get.
My grandma has it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that experience like?
I don't know.
How is your grandma, dude?
She just
She's
has
been holding
COVID.
out.
Return my calls.
She's still in the same old folks home?
Yeah.
My grandma doesn't live in an old folks home.
She's still with that one guy?
My grandma's never been with that one
Are
guy.
they serious?
She'd man-hate her.
How
Is
serious?
she a man-hater?
Damn,
How long has she
dude.
been single for?
Your grandma out there protesting, twerking a butt for abortions,
Decades.
dude?
There's a lot of
No.
old people like that. I think there's a part of me that'd be like that too. Like, but I wouldn't be happy. I could
Like what?
convince myself to be such an asshole. Just be like, nah,
yeah.
fuck
Yeah.
You know, it's an unhealthy way to live. Because
Yeah.
my grandpa turned into that. Like by the end, when my grandma got like dementia, and like they lived apart. Like he just didn't care. Like he basically thought of them as divorced. But I'm like, did you ever have a final conversation? Or it's like finally like, oh, cool. Like literally to like when she died, he was like, do I have to like go like?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's like-
That's crazy.
Like
Do I
it was
have to go
nothing
to the
him.
funeral?
Was
Yeah.
it nothing to him, or was it avoidance, do you think?
Maybe that's what it was.
I mean, it could be
It
either.
could be. I don't.
Could be either.
It could be a mix of both.
He's
I
dead
could
too,
see.
so I can't ask him.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, unless I do DMT again, which
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think it could go either way on that. Like, because you could be completely apathetic, and what would that look like if you're just like, I literally don't care, and you're like, the only reason that I have any upset in my voice is because I wanted to watch Matlock this afternoon.
Yeah. True, huh?
You know?
It's
Or
like you're ruining my plans.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or he
yeah,
could
he wanted to like know what we're gonna eat. Like he was obsessed with knowing his next meal. Like he would always like ask my mom or like, what's for
Grandpa
dinner?
rocks, dude.
Yeah.
He rules. And your grandma couldn't even like form sentences and shit. She sucks.
I know.
I can see why he wouldn't want to hang out with her.
Yeah, I
if
wouldn't
he's-
I wouldn't want to go to a funeral either.
Unless she's sharing her meds. Like that'd be the only benefit of hanging out with somebody with dementia. Or if you're a writer, I guess. I don't know. That's such a hard way to lose somebody, though. That
I
shit's
could- yeah.
so sad.
My step grandpa went that way, and it was fucking wild. He was just like, he became an alcoholic at the end.
That's dope.
He was like
That's a good move.
yeah.
Turn to booze.
He was an ex-vet and a musician, but I never knew.
Hey, thank you for your service, dog.
I never knew him
Hey,
as
can
a
we take a
musician.
second?
Yeah, dude.
All right, thank you. Go.
I forgot it's July 4th and shit. So
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
We're honoring
This
the fucking
guy.
vets. We're making
Happy birthday, America.
Would July 4th be America's birthday? No, it's just independence, right? From them naughty Brits, dude.
well, what does that mean?
We're our own people.
Yeah.
We were born. Happy birthday, America.
Hell yeah, dude. That's
You
what that was.
figured it out on
dude.
camera.
I just figured it out, dude. I was a roller coaster, but if you hung in there,
That was
folks, it was a good
That
one.
was a good one.
Dude, an immigrant just learned the meaning
Hell
of
yeah, dude.
the
I
the
knew you got
American dream.
papers.
That's dope.
Rolling papers.
Hey,
Only thing you don't got is jokes.
Oh.
Sorry.
Don't apologize,
Well,
dude. It
fuck
makes
that.
it worse.
It was what? Worse than your joke?
No, worse when you apologize.
I'm sorry.
yeah, you got to double down, dude. You saw how that worked out.
God, you've been with a woman too long. Constantly apologizing.
It's been sick.
To use the N word.
It's crazy that we've been together like over 6 months now. Time goes so quick.
Yeah, it really
Time
does.
is
man.
strange.
You're
Yeah.
telling fucking me, dude. My daughter's gonna be 3 this year. That shit's wild.
How's the
3 years I've been a parent.
How's the? Let's go from. Do we want to go, parent or girlfriend?
Let's go girlfriend first, dude.
What's new after 6 months? What things are happening now that weren't happening at the
dick
beginning of the
went a
relationship?
lot more, I tell you that, boy.
Well, yeah, but it also kind of feels it's like it's nice when yourself are kindling some kind of feeling too, where everything still feels so good.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that can pass after a day or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So when you hit 6 months, you're like, all right.
Exactly.
It's nice.
Yeah, it is nice, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I've like, found a good best friend that you know.
Well, I mean,
sex with and shit.
I've known.
That's dope. Dude.
You've mentioned before that it's like these feelings that you're feeling that you thought were lost, that you thought you would never
Oh, yeah.
feel again.
It's
you
still
know?
shocking to me.
Yeah. Ooh, what you doing there, doggy?
Sauteing a little onions.
Oh, baby. You do the onions and the ground beef at the same?
Yeah.
Yeah? Nice. I think one time Ray made them and she put roasted corn in them as well. And that shit was fire.
Damn, what'd she do? She put the corn in and say, "You call that a husk?"
You're saying I had bad jokes, dude? Come on.
It's roasted corn, dude. Come on. There's a corny joke about roasted corn.
Damn, dude. You wilding out today.
All
That was wild, CJ.
Thanks so much, dude.
I was like,
Somebody call Nick Cannon, dude. Get him on the phone.
Hell yeah, a little bit of salt, dude.
So I just want to follow that line really quick. What happens when you think back, Nick, where you were like, maybe I'm definitely like paraphrasing, putting my own words in here in your mouth, but you go back to the time when you're like, no one's ever gonna love me, or I'm never gonna feel that. Yeah. It's all like it's over for me. When you compare where you're at now to that, like, just what happens? What do you experience when you think about that?
What I experience it in what way?
Just in your own head, when you realize what reality has done versus what your thought was when you were in the depths of that.
I think what's one nice thing about it, and I don't think this answers the question, is that I just feel more positive towards the future. Which before I could never imagine a future, and I literally would just be like, I'll be dead. I don't care. I could always just kill myself.
Isn't it wild that this very present
Yeah.
was one of the possible futures that you,
I would have never believed
just
it.
didn't see?
Yeah, I would have never believed it for sure.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
It's crazy.
You are a lot happier.
Oh yeah.
It's nice to see. Damn, dude, I forgot your birthday present.
You got me something?
I did get you
Where'd it
something. It's at my house. Because your birthday is tomorrow, right?
That's true.
Hell yeah, dude.
Shit, son.
34 years young over here, dude.
I need to put your
making taco
guys'
night.
Butter,
Yeah.
dude.
Butter?
Yeah, I'm out. Use a lot of butter, dude.
Do you?
Yeah.
Dude, I just bought some butter. I'll bring you some butter for your birthday.
Here's 2 sticks. Happy birthday.
I made it myself. He's like cutting back on cost so bad. He's literally just
churning
his own butter.
his own butter, dude.
He's so tired of masturbating.
Dude, he
Yeah.
churns his own butter.
I'm like, if
4
I do
times a
this,
day.
¿Quién crees que eres?
That wasn't a joke, dude. Why'd you hit the button?
We're trying to stop you murdering innocent babies.
So I'm
Damn.
doing every time I blow a load.
Hell yeah, dude. That's nice though, man. It's nice to have, dude. It's nice to have that best friend to just bullshit with and look
Life gets lonely, dude.
look positively.
Yeah, it does.
Look positively towards like the future.
Dude, what
Yeah.
about... Okay, go ahead.
But like also, but in relationships before, I never even really felt that way either. I just generally do. Like I feel like she's such a different person than somebody I would usually be with. So she's like optimistic and things like that. Like I never thought about it even with people I was with previously.
You were in toxic relationships.
Right, we were just like commiserating
Bad for each other, yeah.
constantly, or
codependent.
in different like addictive ways, like just addicted to bad behaviors and stuff like that. So like I've never really looked this much into the future, being like hopeful for the future. I literally haven't.
Yeah.
It's like
Dope.
yeah.
But and I just the reason why I keep trying to follow down that line is I want to extract from that like the point that anybody that's in that fucking mindset where they're just
There's a
like
chance.
it's hopeless. It's like, dude, literally in 6 months it can go anywhere. Like
Right.
it will turn around.
It really can.
You'll be on the other side of it soon, and you'll just be like, what the hell was that shit?
Yeah.
You know?
But also, I think stuff going through those kind of periods like that has made me a better lover, better in relationships, and like also figure things out as well, like bad behaviors of mine, and like knowing
If you learn from it,
if you do. And I think that's the thing. It's
you
like
self-analyze.
right, and I do constantly.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and this is a podcast
say-
where we say great, important things
Right.
often. And so that's another one of the many
Dude,
great and important things that we have gotten out there now. It's just,
Did you see how he threw that meat down in the pan?
I mean, he looks like he handles meat on the regular.
Oh,
What's that,
man.
a pound?
That's 2 pounds, dude.
Yeah, that's about what he's used to.
It's usually a little darker meat, but you know.
Well, are you saying he has a dark penis?
No, I'm saying the ones he handles
I
are a
love
little
it.
dark.
He loves the dark penis. Okay. I gotcha.
My penis is a little dark. For it not to get like enough sun, like as much sun as like, you know, another part of my body.
Whip it out.
It's pretty fucking dark, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, how
It's
many
pretty-
shades darker than your regular
Like
skin?
this?
Yeah.
Probably like three more shades.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I'm also uncircumcised, so like.
Oh, get out of my apartment! You sleeved up freak! What the fuck?
You got that fucking anteater over here, bro.
Get that shit out of here!
But like that foreskin does, shrivel up, and it, the more you push darker skin together, it's gonna get darker, right?
Yeah, it's like an accordion.
Yeah.
They are a monkey.
Whoa, dude. You can't.
Easy, Paula
Paula,
Dean.
calm down, Paula.
Jesus. Still at it after all these years.
You know what's crazy, dude? We've talked from day one doing a cooking episode, and we'd never done it till 2:05.
I'd like to take credit for that since I can't take credit for much else.
You're gonna take credit for him cooking, dude?
Yeah, dude.
Jeez, he is white.
I influenced this, dude. I just Columbused your guys' cooking episode,
You
dude.
just damn, dude. Get out of here, Christopher.
I'm like, actually, they would have never.
Had this shit before?
what is that?
The best taco.
Let me see.
sauce. Sorry, CJ.
No, that's
Tell you
Oh,
again, dude.
yacotero.
I'm just saying, in the future, when we're being interviewed after we like hit it big,
yeah.
I'll go back and be like, it was the cooking content that we really took off with. They would have never done it if not for me.
Once you're off the show,
Yeah, yeah.
and we blow up, we're like, dude, I can't.
And I'm like suing you guys for rights.
Dude, you want to try some of this?
Huh? I'll try it on the
It's
food.
chile habanero. No, let's try it right now.
First of all, I've had it.
Okay.
You're not like
Is it hot?
showing me something new. Yeah, it's habanero.
So you want to try it? You want to try it on a straw, dude? You want to feed me a straw with?
Do it. That sounds hot. This is good content.
This cannot be a good mix, dude. Straws with. Oh man, that's a lot.
Whoa.
Damn,
He took the whole straw, some of the green and all, dude.
he's Mexican.
He's like Mowgli.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, that's just bomb.
Really?
You want to
dude?
try it? It's really good. I'm not even lying. I'm not even lying.
Do it.
I'm not even lying.
You're lying.
I ain't lying, dog. I ain't never lie.
I like that you rubbed your fingers over the whole strawberry before you.
Well, you did too, dude. I saw you. Oh, that's such a weak little fucking.
I gave it a dollop because that's what you're supposed to do.
You're supposed to. Get it, dude. Oh, your beard feels weird on my fingers, dude. God.
Dude, in my apartment, this is crazy.
That does taste interesting.
Isn't it? It's not bad, right?
Yeah.
It's almost like that Mexican candy where it's like the sweetness with the.
Your mom's
tart.
ass.
You have a napkin I can have, dude? I have fucking pubic hair all over myself.
That got really romantic for me.
I'm glad it did something. I'm glad it did something for you, dude.
Hello, 4th of
Your
July.
beard feels weird. I feel like I just figured out what it'd be like to kiss a dude, you know?
Good. Fireworks are going off over here on
You
4th
go
of
for
July.
it, and then you're like, whoa, your beard feels weird. And then your whole body's like, oh, no.
You just shut down.
You're like, oh, I thought I was gay. You imagine if you thought you were gay,
Damn.
and then the
Well, you
first
did
time you
before.
kissed.
Dude.
Yeah. If you thought genuinely, though, if you were just like a dude who was like, I'm gay, and then the first time you go to kiss a dude, you realize, like, fuck, I'm not gay.
But you keep going.
I mean, out of courtesy,
I mean,
would.
you can't be mean, right?
Yeah.
I've asked my wife that. It's like, what if I was gay, babe? She'd be like, are you? I was like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
We just end in
But
confusion.
sometimes you can go gay. Like, your body rebuilds itself every 7 years. So, like, what if it rebuilds you gay?
Oh, does it really?
That'd be my nightmare. It's suck you're mad about it. You're so conscious of like who you are as a person. You're like, what the fuck? I swear to God,
Damn
my
it.
whole life wasn't addicted to cock.
I love
7 years later, I woke up. Fuck. Hate this shit. I hate myself. And then 7 years later, you change back again. You have to live with what you've done. You're like,
Oh, damn.
fuck.
Yeah.
God, I was such a
You're like,
faggot.
remember when I was gay?
I had a gay phase when I was 57.
Yeah. When I was 57 till I was
From 50
64.
to 57, I was just a complete fact.
Weird gay phase. Hit me in my 60s.
Dude, people do that.
Yeah.
But a lot of them say they were gay the whole time and they just didn't act on it.
I
Because
think
they
that's
didn't.
probably what it is, right?
Yeah.
That is, but it's also my theory that if you don't like do gay shit with your friends,
Oh, you got theories now.
Listen before you talk, okay? All right. If you don't like do gay shit, like play gay chicken or like, what's the one you play?
Feed your friend a strawberry with your fingers.
Yeah. If you don't do gay shit like that, like before
Spank each other.
before you're 40, after 40, you're gonna be like complete fucking homo.
Yeah, you're gonna be all the way. You're
Yeah,
gonna be
you're
full
gonna be all the
throttle
way.
gay.
Yeah, because it builds up inside. You have to let it out, periodically and spurts throughout your.
That's how gayness works.
Adolescence. And,
Periodic gay. Periodically gay.
Yeah, if you don't let it out, like if you don't just let a little bit of the air
Yeah,
out.
I sucked a dick when I was 14. Who hasn't?
Sure, he was 35.
I was consenting.
Yeah, it's different in gay years.
Oh, yeah, you got a
It's
baseball
different
hat.
in gay years.
Yeah.
14's like 28.
Yeah, in gay
It's
years.
doubled.
14's
times
too
2.
old for a gay.
¿Quién crees que eres?
Happy Pride Month. Still Pride Month, dude. We got 2 more days.
Hell yeah, I got this Pride doobie to smoke here.
Whoa, dude.
Curaleaf gave me a rainbow filter because they were like, this dye is definitely gay.
That's so gay of them. If there's something we can
Oh, that
all,
is pretty gay, dude.
if there's something we can all agree on is that the LGBTQI plus
Stole the rainbow flag.
is gay. LGBTQ is gay.
It's partly gay.
No, not partly, dude. They're all gay.
Yeah, they're gay.
Trans isn't gay.
Trans is gay.
Trans isn't
If you
necessarily
trans,
gay.
you gay.
You gay, son?
Abortions are gay, honestly. Too.
Are they?
Abortion's gay as hell, dude.
It's so gay.
That's crazy, huh? I got overturned. What do you think about that, dude?
LGBTQIA.
¿Quién crees que eres?
Should have been it. Nah.
Yeah. Let's skip over it.
I think that,
What do you think, CJ? This is so cute.
here, I'll give you my real opinion and you guys try and make dick jokes. I think that safe, legal, and rare was a pretty mature and like nuanced point of view about the whole thing. You know, the safe, legal, and rare concept is just abortions should be safe, legal, and rare. So that is an appropriate human response to me about the fucking really difficult situation of abortion.
You know, this is what the people love. 3 dudes talking about abortion.
Yep. My abortion jokes went over as just the same this way last night. It was as if I was saying what I'm saying now. Yeah. But I do think that safe, legal, and rare is an appropriate and mature opinion or point of view. I think, you know, I've had 37 abortions, bitch. Twerk, twerk, twerk,
Right.
twerk, twerk.
Yeah.
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
It's kind of a strange.
I know.
Heart.
Behavior.
There's a girl in my high school that
Strange-
got 3 abortions.
Strange flex, dude.
And that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Some abortions.
Your ex-girlfriend.
In high school. Yeah. Never had sex with her. I was like, this is crazy. Literally, Jesus keeps on impregnating you.
I was dating the next Virgin Mary.
Yeah, dude. 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and I do think it's strange that like the left is supposed to be the party of like compassion and empathy.
It's weird.
And they're the
just
ones
like,
that are most advocating for
Yeah,
it.
it's just because I think it's just because the fact of somebody on the right going, your baby has fingernails, that they're like, you know,
Right.
I don't give a fuck if it has shoes, a lollipop in its mouth, and a propeller hat. Bitch, that's a clump
Yeah.
of cells. Flush it.
I love Dave Smith, too. He's like, all the people that are twerking and dancing in places like petitioning it, you can still get abortions in those states.
Dope.
Yeah, dude.
It's like, yeah.
So it's like literally nothing's changed here for you.
Yeah. No, it is wild to me. And I will agree with like safe, legal, and rare. Because I mean, and it's also like in the beginning when it literally is a clump of cells, it's not like a developed baby.
Yeah, after like 10 or 11 or 12 weeks, it's like, okay, now it's getting a little weird.
Right.
It's like
Yeah,
it's developed from an embryo into a fetus.
Yeah.
In Arizona, where we're at, it's going to be 15 weeks.
I think that's reasonable.
That is
Like, if you
reasonable.
literally don't know you're pregnant for 15 weeks, like, I'm sorry, dude.
It's a 15-week return policy, dude.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you got to keep it.
I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Dude, today I was driving home from work and I saw these 2, I want to say maybe 17-year-olds, 16-year-olds on the corner of the street. They
Tell me
were,
when to stop.
dude.
they were working, dude. No, but they were
Tell me when to stop.
they were out there. And
¿Quién crees que eres?
the saddest part is like you see how hard people are like virtue signaling this shit. Because it was just 2 of them, and one of them had a sign held up. It was just a piece of paper, honestly. It wasn't even like a big sign. And it said "fuck off," and You can just tell, like, the virtue signaling and, like, how people bandwagon this shit, and it's only because the people on the right are saying, you know, pro-life, you know, don't kill your baby.
A 15-year-old holding a sign that says "fuck off" is a sign that she was sexually abused as a child. Please go on. I'm sorry.
Could be, dude. That looks dope.
¿Quién crees que eres?
Do you always do you always have sex with 16-year-olds? No, it was just interesting to me. And then I turned to the car in front of me, and the bumper sticker on the front of the car, or on the back of the car, says "Guns Save Lives." So I'm like, this is such like an opposing. I don't know, the world we live in is just so divided, dude. It's what?
Yeah, Nick says yes. It's made that way.
What is it?
Divide and conquer, or what?
I mean, there's always virtue signaling with every, you know.
Well, it's all of this. They've played on human behavior so well, like. And
they know how they're going to react. They know how we're going to react, dude, to everything.
There's a guy, and I can't remember his channel, or I would say it, but there's a guy who like he lives in Australia, and he'll go out and he'll trap animals. He's like a trapper. I think it might be something trapper, but
yeah.
He'll put a dead kangaroo carcass over his shoulders and kind of just waddle out to where the kangaroos he knows they're going to be this afternoon. And then when they get close enough, he fucking pops out and he catches a kangaroo with his bare fucking hands.
Damn.
Very impressive. But
I'd suck his dick.
there's one where he is watching, where there's a herd of elephants, and one of the elephants is off, and he's like talking about it. He's got his camera set up, and he's talking about the elephant, and he's like, as I approach, he's going to do a false charge, and if I run away, he'll stop and he'll turn around. If I don't run away, it'll turn into a real charge. And then he goes and it does it, and the elephant does the false charge, and he just like behaves exactly the way this dude laid out.
Yeah, behavioral instincts and shit.
Yeah, and I think that's that's literally what fucking Edward Bernays was doing. Freud's like a nephew. That's where like
or the one that continued his practice after Freud,
where he used it for marketing and public relations. That's where public relations comes from. Is that guy? He was the master of propaganda, and they had to change the word propaganda to public relations because it got bad.
Bad vibes.
Yeah, it became a bad word.
What are you doing over there, dude? What'd you just do? You poured in the taco seasoning, and did you add a little bit of water?
A little bit of water, dude.
How much water is?
Just cook it together. You know what I mean, dude?
Just cook it together. You know what I mean, dude? That's what we get from the master chef here.
I think it's like 2/3. It depends on. I think yours was 2/3 of a cup, and mine was
2/3 of a cup for the seasoning packaging I brought.
Did you grow and dry those spices yourself?
What's that?
Did you grow and dry those spices yourself?
Yeah, I bought them. And Vader bought one too.
I brought one too,
That was
dude.
sick.
Did your family grow and dry
They
them?
picked them themselves. Then they handed them to me in a door, or like through the door, and just, here you go, mijo. This is for the next time you do white people tacos, mijo.
And don't kill the babies.
Yeah, murder is no bueno.
Murder is
It's
no
not,
bueno,
dude.
dude.
It never is.
Mexicans aren't okay with abortions, dude.
No?
No. I mean, maybe Latinxers peoples.
You know what the other weird point that they keep making is that more people of color have like 5 times more abortions than white people.
Right.
And so they're going to suffer more. And it's just like, why is 5 times more dead babies of color a good thing? How are you going to make that argument? Like, how did you turn 5 times more babies of color being dead into a good thing?
I know, you're like,
That's so fucking crazy.
That was sick.
What was the reporter's name, dude?
Yeah, what was the reporter's name, dude?
That's a common like argument. I don't know who originated it, but they like lemmings. They just pick it up. Everybody just follows one after the other.
Dude, Lemmings was such a dope game.
It was a fun game.
That was a really fun game.
Lemmings. Did you play Junkyard Jump? It was in the computer lab in 4th grade.
I honestly played Lemmings and Oregon Trail. That was it.
Oregon Trail was dope as fuck.
Yeah, it really
dude.
was.
So good. And when while we're talking about the origins
They
of
probably had some
America,
abortions in Oregon Trail.
They didn't
Yeah.
need. They had
Just left them behind.
Yeah.
They had
Well, I mean, the dad,
wagon abortions.
yeah, the dad impregnated the daughter and be like, with all this, moving and shaking and bouncing up and down, the baby's going to die. It's no chance to survive.
No chance at
That's
all.
why it's such a tragedy, though. It's like we're literally just barely made it out of that. Like, people had 10 babies back in the day because 7 of them died. You know what I mean?
True.
And in developing countries in the third world, that's literally still how it is. They have to have babies all the time. There are
Because the percentage that survive is lower than the percentage.
There's a
that
tribe
die.
in Africa that has such a high percentage of death in their babies that the women have like adopted this just indifference towards their babies dying before the age of like 3.
Maybe they should get vaccinated, dude.
Yeah. Well, they run the trial cases for the vaccinations. They already are on the 3rd booster.
Did you
those
hear what I
countries.
said? Like if your 2-year-old died,
Yeah.
and your wife is just like, yeah,
I know.
We threw it over there, and
Yeah.
This is out.
they're like, this is just what's going to
That's
happen.
what they said.
This is out.
The
This
fetus
is out.
is out.
Get this out.
And so that's what we're coming out of. And our attitude over here is, there's too many people in the world because of global warming and shit, and people should die.
Damn.
And, don't have babies and shit. And
True.
like, Japan hasn't had Japan is at lower.
Decline.
The population level is not at levels of replacement. You're just like,
Yeah, because they're all killing themselves over there, dude.
Yeah, it's way better. It's a better life to kill yourself.
¿Quién crees que eres?
thank you. I saw this meme. It's a bunch of NPCs, and it says, "Abort our own children, import hostile immigrants, disarm ourselves."
Nice.
I just feel like that is it's actually kind of a powerful image, even
That's
though
true.
it's
It's
a
so
little,
funny.
Yeah.
It's a little whack, but you're like,
What is an
damn.
NPC, dude? Non-person of color? I'm serious. I don't know what it is.
Dude, that's hilarious. Inadvertent joke. Non-player character. It doesn't-
So like it's controlled by a machine?
Yeah, it's like the video game reference where you're the player character and everybody else is a computerized representation of a character.
That sucks. Is that real? That's proved.
There are NPCs in this world. Dude. Is that scientifically proven?
Yes.
proven?
Wait, we're all
Like that question doesn't even apply to what
we're all
I said.
non.
What was
player
Albert?
characters?
What was Albert Einstein's take on these NPCs? Dude?
Yeah.
Albert.
Give me some science.
Did he have
behind this, bro.
NFTs too? Did he see NFTs coming?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
If NFT means nice fat thighs, and yeah, dude, Albert Einstein
That's
was
America.
swimming in puss, dude.
Was he?
Oh yeah,
That's
Really?
America.
Swimming in puss.
dude was fucking.
Ain't that America?
He was backstroking in that puss, dude.
Backstroking in puss. Ain't that America?
Backstroking in puss.
Ain't
Hell yeah,
that
dude.
America?
Land of the free, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. For Jews and me.
I wish it wasn't free for them, but what can we do?
¿Quién crees que eres?
Are you kidding me? They're going for anything that's free, dude.
¿Quién crees que eres?
Sorry, dude.
Delayed laugh is good.
I was
It's still a
also
laugh,
I was
dude.
lost when whether or not that was the first race joke of the night or not.
Oh no.
I was trying to figure out.
Was that the first racist joke of the cooking show?
I think that would be the first episode that we went over 40 minutes before making the first race joke.
Damn, what
but
a
it can't
Really?
be true. It
No,
can't be
that's
possible.
not.
Paula Dean would be pissed if we made any black jokes yet.
I do not sponsor these boys anymore.
Inappropriate, hurtful language
They haven't even
is
said-
totally unacceptable.
Appropriate.
They haven't even said the N-word yet.
We set that on our
Should
Patreon.
use the N-word.
What's in the news this week, dude?
I was just gonna say, what was she like during a cooking show? She said the N-word, or like
No, she said off camera to her servants. And like when she'd have
That
parties.
was Martha Stewart.
Was it?
Yeah. Paula
damn.
Dean.
Didn't Paula Dean say something like it was cute about them, like serving them stuff at parties? Or was that
there was a
Martha?
themed party? Yeah. Where
did you call them monkeys?
a plant? No, no. That's
That's separate.
that's one of our
That's a
drops.
separate
And that
Joe
was a
Rogan.
different thing.
¿Quién crees que eres?
Nice.
Oh man, here's a theory: all chefs are racist.
It's actually on theme.
¿Quién crees que eres?
That's actually not a bad theory. Now that I think about every chef I've ever encountered.
You don't think Gordon Ramsay has something against the darker?
Oh yeah,
folks,
he's never
dude?
said the N-word,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, he's definitely said the N-word.
Please.
For sure, multiple times.
He's called his wife the
Paula
N-word.
Dean, dude.
She's
Paula
an
Dean,
N-word.
she's clearly said it.
¿Quién
Martha
crees que
Stewart,
eres?
dude.
Yeah.
Who
I like you
else?
snuck that in there.
You think Anthony Bourdain probably threw that N-word
Oh,
out
but
a couple of
he had
times.
the N-word pass, but like, dude, you're using it too much.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You got the N-word card.
Yeah, once he was deep in the
using it.
bottle, he would abuse
He'd
it.
really abuse it. It's like, come on, we're just hanging out, right?
Who else, dude? Guy Fieri? That motherfucker's got highlighted tips, dude.
I
He has
uses
the pass too, I bet.
Guy Fieri's the one guy that I would believe has never said the N-word.
Really?
Really?
If Guy
What's-
Fieri
all right.
said, I've never even thought the N-word, I'd
Where's
go,
he get his hair done then?
Yeah, you think white people styling his hair? I don't think so, dude. Not with them highlights. Who else? Who we got?
and we're back. Pedro said the N-word like 45 times. We had to cut that out. Sorry about that, guys.
Went on a rant. N-word.
This is our second batch of tacos.
You know, we just keep saying the N-word and we have to start and stop over, stop and start
crazy.
over.
That's not funny, dude.
Come
You know, a
on,
lot of these.
Come on, bro.
Be cool, bro.
I need this.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's my theory, and I'm sticking to it, dude.
I don't have a whole lot of news. I have some personal updates. We can go to
Skip
last week's
next.
news.
What is that? What is last week's news?
Dude,
Damn, all right, fine, dude.
Hey, Pedro, can I trade you a Modelo for an IPA or
Dude,
something?
you can do whatever you want with me.
Oh,
me to open it for you?
Jokes, not news. Last week there was a bunch of shit, and we didn't get to like hardly any of it.
Last week was a serious topic.
It was a banger, dude. Check, we got 97 views as of this
True.
deal. Woo!
Whoop, whoop. All right, last week's news.
Andy no recalls.
Still, you know, last week's news is this week's news, dude.
That's what I've been saying forever.
That's so not true. Fucking shit stays so like, it's so fast. Yeah, it's so momentary.
We could play a game that I thought of this week. I'm trying to remember what it is right now, but
Did
we could
you
play
design it on the way over here?
It's called Open Windows. We could. Oh no, we can't play that game because we're using both your phones.
Cool. Next.
Over 800 migrants flood Yuma AZ border, including some from Afghanistan.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's just not new, dude.
What about the 50 people
I
that
know, it's
died in the
from last
Oh,
trailer?
that was wild, dude.
They're some of your ancestors.
Yeah, there was 50 people dead
¿Quién crees que eres?
in a semi in San Antonio border.
You call them people?
A border.
¿Quién crees que eres?
A border, more like aborted.
¿Quién crees que eres?
Luckily, there was no children harmed because that would have been bad for Texas. That's a bad look for Texas if
We're
there's
trying to stop you murdering innocent babies.
more kids dead, dude. That would have been terrible for
Yeah.
Texas, dude. But yeah, that shit was bad. And it's probably just like fucking cartel leaders that are like, yeah, just leave the semi there. We made our.
I mean, they are kind of creeping closer and closer with the violence, right?
I think they were just left there. The people were left there in
By coyotes or what?
Yeah, in the back of the semi,
They never let them out.
and they didn't let him out. I don't know what
purpose?
I don't know what the motive behind it is. Maybe they like took all their money and
It's like
shit.
impractical jokers in Mexico.
Because they don't.
¿Quién crees que eres?
Sal Volcano pops up.
Today we're doing a public beheading. We're gonna leave the heads of our rivals' daughters.
No, honestly, it's probably they took all the valuables from the people that were traveling, and just like, okay, leave them. We're done. We, squeeze them for every last penny that they're worth. I mean, that's
Which
how
isn't a lot. They had what, like $12? But
I mean, they probably already paid like 10 grand to
Yeah.
be smuggled in, and that's dollars, not pesos, because it's fucking expensive now
And if
for the Yotis.
I
dude.
wonder if that's partly because it's harder to get in now.
Probably.
Like, we made it harder to get in, and they're like, oh, we'll take you, but they know they can't get in, so they take them as far as they can to get everything out of them that they can, and then they leave them in the desert.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a bad income.
It's a better life.
Not a bad business plan.
What are we talking about? It's a better life.
Here's the thing, dude. The Coyotes should be canceled for their names.
Yeah.
The hockey team?
Yeah, dude, I was going to try and make a joke like this.
Well, I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not even making a joke. I think they should be canceled because
it's a
that's
joke.
supporting. The Coyotes.
Coyotes, yeah.
That's bad, dude. That's
The
bad.
Why?
Arizona
business.
How else
Coyotes
are people
football
going to get over here?
Hockey team.
Legally?
Is that a good thing?
Legally, that takes 7-8 years.
Yeah. In Joe Biden's America,
Ugh,
12, 16 years.
double it,
With
dude.
inflation?
Double it,
You
dude.
literally have to send your kids 8 years prior just to rot in cages before you
Yeah.
can get into the country.
Maybe just have them prematurely and send them over already, so that way they can be here when they're like 2 or 3. or 4.
So do you think since there's like Mexican doctors and dentists, are we gonna have Mexican abortions? Is that
That's
the new
thing.
clinic?
I think that's where it's going to go, which eliminates the safe,
no
legal,
mas
Rare deal.
rare
babies.
deal. No mas bebes.
no mas problemas.
Yeah. Murder is what is it?
Adios.
Yeah, murder is no bueno.
Murder is no
Yeah.
bueno, dude.
Yeah, murder is no bueno.
Adios mijo. That's a good one. Right? Adios mio,
Ay, Dios mío, yeah. Oh my God.
but mijo, like son. Mm-hmm. So that's a good abortion clinic name in Mexico.
Yeah, and then the abortion clinic is actually just like a room full of beds with a curtain around it, and they give you a hammer, and they're like, when it comes out, just whack it.
Damn.
Damn.
That's like the picture you sent that it was like this 36-week pregnant lady, and she was sitting there with like painting and like writing on her stomach and said, not a human yet. I was like,
Yeah.
how the fuck is that not a human yet,
Yeah.
dude? That's so ridiculous. Fucking 2 weeks before your due date, it's not a fucking human yet. What makes it a human?
Yeah, that's what the whole 15
It's a
weeks
fully
thing.
fucking developed
You're gonna
baby.
have bitches
Relax,
looking like
dude.
that.
It's women's bodies and their choices.
Yeah, dude.
No, you can't kill that baby.
That baby is her body, dude. It's not a
Yes.
human being.
Whatever, dude.
It's not even breathing area, just surviving off of her.
Yeah, it's just got its own DNA, dude.
Dude, you're not
That's
going
all.
to change my mind. I'm telling you that right
Corn
now.
has DNA.
Doesn't all like plants and everything?
Yeah,
Isn't
dude.
everything alive?
Yeah, I made that point that like a baby has its own DNA, so like, yes, it's a human for sure. That's a human you're killing. Let's at least just call it what it is if we're gonna have a conversation.
Exactly. And if you can, it's like, okay, well
Yeah,
then.
and I made that
What are you,
point.
12?
Like, that's got its own unique.
wish.
Like the baby's DNA is separate from the mother's and the father's DNA. That's its own thing. And this bitch was like, corn has DNA and blocked me. I was like, oh man, I really like that. I like what you did there.
She probably thought you were flirting with her.
I'm gonna
Damn, dude.
use that.
Your future wife
Actually, I got
blocked
an
you.
idea.
Yeah.
Damn, you think so?
Yeah, maybe, dude. If I stalk her hard enough.
Was she hot?
Speaking of corn,
It was. I assume it was a lady, and it was just like some bot.
that's the weird thing with bots. See, 'cause
Lady
you did
bots,
mention that
dude.
about that picture too. It's like that could also be doctrinated just to completely fuck with people. And then it made me think of this one weird horror movie I saw like a long time ago. I think we talked about it, where like the cam girls were stolen by the internet. And they'd start using their fake images and like projecting them as like just that's what
You know
it
what?
was.
If
It's like-
anybody from the CIA is listening, that's not a bad idea, dude. Just CGI your own cam girls and like make them do everything right on
You
the edge
could.
of illegal, and everybody will pay them a bunch of money.
well, think about how good like all that kind
The
of shit is. Like,
animation porn is? Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
like
you can
when
create
they
your own
put on,
black
like
slush
celebrities
fund
on
that
top
way.
of people.
Yeah.
like it just
Deep fakes.
Deep fakes, yeah, it's like getting so real. It's like at some point you could literally like it's like that one weird website you can just type and they'll like generate a fake person's face and you'll just refresh and does a new fake face every
Oh,
time.
yeah,
You're
the
like-
AI
you're-
face?
You're like, this person doesn't exist.
Yeah.
That's crazy how it can just make that.
That is wild.
It could, like literally all of porn could just be completely made up.
Like that's the beginning of the Black Mirror, like season 1, where it's like they capture the fucking prime minister's daughter or whatever, and they held her for ransom until he fucks a pig.
It's like that guy said. Like he can't even write that show anymore because reality.
It's all real. Yeah,
is
it's all
ahead
becoming
of the
reality
game now.
You good, dude? You fucking burden yourself a little bit?
Which reminds me of Terence McKenna, like when his whole novelty.
Who's
theory.
that, dude?
Terence McKenna.
Who
dude.
is Terence McKenna, dude?
Do you really not know?
Who the fuck is this dude? Is he a philosopher? What is he,
I'm so
dude?
disappointed, dude.
I'm just fucking with you. What about him, dude?
You don't know who Terence McKenna
I know
is,
who
dog.
he
That's
is,
fine.
dude. He's got a
No.
beard. He's fine. He's got a brother. Fucking Michael McKenna. I don't know what the fuck his name is.
Dennis! His name is Dennis!
All right, dude. What about him? Who's
Michael Moore.
He had this novelty theory idea that 2012, the end of the Mayan calendar, represented a point at which reality became so novel at each new moment that like there was no way of recording history at that point, and so that's when we reached the singularity.
have you heard what it probably correlates, but have you heard of like the end of the world actually did happen in 2012? Have you heard that theory?
I mean, I've heard those words before.
Like
Is there more to it than that?
I don't know. You might have to look it up. I just heard it, dude. I can't fucking elaborate on it, dude. Who the fuck do you think I'm Terence McKenna, dude? I'm not Terence McKenna, dude. Shit, dude. I'm a fucking dumb guy that works outside all day.
really did end in 2012.
No, like people are saying that.
Well, there
because
was
of the same reason. Because it's like you can't form history past that.
I mean, that's more postmodern shit where it's just like nothing is anything and nothing has meaning except for what you give it. And all
yeah, that sounds like a depressed person, dude.
Sounds like me 6 months ago.
that. Sounds like Nick 6 months ago is what he said.
Single Nick 6 months ago, dude.
Oh yeah, single Nick with the Pringle can dick.
Whoa, it ain't that thick.
It ain't that thick. Thanks, dude. Hype.
Hi, man, over here, dude.
There's a Google engineer that says Google AI is sentient and behaves like a 7 or 8 year old, and he got fired by Google for coming out and saying this.
Really? So what? Like Google is like
yeah, during Pride Month of all things,
asking
for
back
coming out.
questions and stuff.
Yeah, it's Google AI, and so you can like have a conversation with it.
But that's
and-
what's gonna happen with AI, right? Like it's inevitable. AI is gonna learn everything about human beings, learn everything about his personal life, your personal life, my personal life, and then just be like, "Oh, these guys are fucking obsolete." Like,
yeah, you jumped right to the end of the story on that, dude.
yeah, I mean that's what's gonna happen. We've seen it
Yeah.
over and over in like many movies.
And all of Will Smith's movies, dude.
yeah, that fucking guy,
Yeah.
the
that's
guy that
true.
gets getting cheated on by his wife with a
Hell yeah.
17-year-old.
Yeah, by robot.
My robot. My robot's good, dude. I dig it.
Thanks, I'll write it down.
Next
But, yeah.
Pride Month, coming to the screens by Robot.
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
He had to change it to Smiff, S-M-I-F-F,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
of the
yeah.
slap.
Yeah.
He's like,
Because of the
Will
slap.
Smith is a character I do.
Will Smith as his old self.
As Will Smith.
For this role.
Yeah.
This is where it started.
I ain't even really bisexual, dog. That's just for the movie.
I ain't even a cook.
I'm actually gay. I fucked Bert Kreischer.
Whoa.
You don't know that story?
No, is there a story?
Yeah, Will Smith. It was the first person to give Bert Kreischer a development deal.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and he Bert told him about all the old school rap guys that he was into, and so Will Smith had like a dinner or a movie showing or something like that, and he invited all those guys, and
They just ran a train on Bert, dude.
yeah, and before Bert went, like he told his dad what was going on, and his dad was like, "Oh, buddy, Will Smith is gonna try to fuck you, dude."
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
And so like the whole time, so this is just us stealing Bert Kreischer's material now, but he said that the whole time he was sitting there, he was so focused on what his dad said, he didn't even realize who he was sitting with.
Damn.
And so afterwards, Will Smith was like, "So,
Did you drop something, Nick? I thought I saw something fall.
so attentive, dude. You are like a white woman, like you're like a white wife." Having a white wife makes you a little bit like a white wife, you know?
Yeah, dude, it's inevitable. Yeah. And I mean, her having a Hispanic husband kind of makes her a Hispanic
True.
wife. It goes both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a symbiosis. What does that word mean?
That's why she has diabetes.
That's why she's got diabetes. Yeah. Dude, she ate it hard yesterday. I felt so bad for her, but I was laughing.
Yeah.
And it was like, you're laughing, but this shit hurts. And I was like, all right, maybe I should quit laughing a little bit.
Oh, yeah. That's hard. Women don't take pain funny.
But I mean,
Isn't that weird?
I've seen her while she's giving birth, which is like the most painful thing,
Yeah.
you know, a woman can do. Yeah.
And you were like, you call that a uterus?
¿Quién crees que eres?
You should have done more cankles. Or, what are cankles? Not cankles. What are it? Kegels. That's what I
You
was
should have done more cankles.
You should
She's
have done
like,
more
fuck
cankles.
you.
You should have lost your cankles.
Yeah.
No, but she ate it hard yesterday. She was going down some steps, and it was just like straight on her butt and her elbow, and like she's all bruised up now. I was like, "How are you feeling this morning?" She was like a fucking train hit me. I was just like, "Damn, that's like," because I've been in that situation too. You know, it's like I've been where I like injure myself. You know, not to the point of breaking anything or having to get, you know, like a sprain or anything like that. But it's like when you hurt yourself pretty bad, and then the next morning you're like, I can't move. Like I can't
Yeah.
function, dude.
Yeah.
Like I can barely breathe. Yeah.
I can't breathe.
I can't call back.
Don't shoot. Whose streets? Our streets.
So what'd you do? You pulled the fucking meat out, put it in the taco shell? Did you roast the taco shells a little bit, dude?
Oh, you put your dick in a taco shell, dude?
5 minutes? 5 minutes on the taco shell. So they're nice and
5 minutes on
crispy,
taco
dude.
shells.
What are you doing there, dude? You putting fucking queso on it?
Yeah, obviously, dude. So first you got to hit him with sour cream,
Sour cream?
then hit him with some fucking queso.
And then hitting with that
Some queso?
drip, son.
And do you do the lettuce tomato on top?
Exactly.
Tight.
You can't lose these flavors. You know, I hate when like they put it on like on the lettuce and shit. And you just
He hates when they put it on the lettuce on shit and they just lose it all. We're listening to Nick talk, and I don't know if it's ever going to make it to the air, so we got to say what he's saying.
Dude, I can see where your girl wants to fuck you every night, though, dude. You making dinner like this for her every night?
Yeah, with the guns out and everything,
Sheesh.
dude. Looking like a slab of meat, dude.
Dude.
Cooking it and looking it, dude.
Let me ground your beef, dude. You know what I'm saying, dude?
you guys gotta stop.
We're making him uncomfortable, dude.
Dude, yeah, his shorts are too small for this, dude.
Cut this shit out.
Hell yeah, boy. That shit looks fire, dude.
No, you got to save it. And then when you do finally get to the point in your relationship where she starts giving you a hard time, you're like, you know what? Check this out. My boys got my back.
Oh, yeah. My boys want me.
And
So
I
if
could
you
show
don't-
this to any. I'll put this video on my Tinder and make fire, baby.
What is the purple one, dude?
Blue corn, because I wanted to try to be fast.
Blue corn.
Because sometimes you have to just manipulate the people that you love. and
Where
just-
does
and
where
then,
does blue corn come from? Is it like a dye that they put in the regular corn? Is there blue corn? Really?
Yeah, dog. Most corn before
The
the
only-
modern corn is yellow. Most corn is like all kinds of different colors and small. Yeah.
And huge compared to what it used to be.
Yeah. Yeah, corn has Africanized in that way.
The only
¿Quién
blue
crees
corn.
que eres?
The only blue corn I know is like the parts of the corn, which is like a Mexican dish too. It's like where it's like the rotten parts of the Mexican corn. Huitlacoche, it's called. And that's like the rotten part. Like when the regular corn begins to rot and it turns the corn into like this blue hue.
That's gross.
That's called huitlacoche, and it's actually really fucking good. It's like, I wouldn't say it's a delicacy, but it's just another.
All right, Mowgli.
Oh, Mowgli was from South Africa, dude. I'm South American.
Big, what's the difference, dude? It's all the same south of the border.
No, but that shit's fire. That's the only blue
Crees
corn
que
I know.
eres?
I didn't really know there was blue corn, like actual blue corn. Really? That's wild, dude. I'm such a fucking ignorant dude. I don't know about shit going on in life, dude. It's all right? No, it's not all right, dude. I should know these things.
Dude, do you guys remember the...
Here, you want this one?
Sure.
I just
Thank you.
remembered I had this mind
much.
haze that fucking... This little thought over here
Hell
gave
yeah,
me,
dude. You got
dude.
that
God
little
damn, dude.
Tastemaker.
This little thought gave me this mind haze, dude. Citrus Cyclone IPA.
You guys remember that old lady I was telling you about who got kicked out of her apartment down
back?
underneath mine?
She back?
Well, and she was living across the street. Just to catch the audience up, she was living across the street for a while in her mobility scooter, just sitting there. I don't know where she was pissing or shitting or whatever was going on, but she was just there smoking cigarettes for hours and for days. Well, she's back, dog.
She back into the same apartment that...
Nope, she just was sitting on the street nearby.
Oh, no, she's not even back in the complex.
She's still living out of her mobility scooter. She's the color pink.
What?
Because it's so hot outside, and she has lost probably 60 pounds.
Dude, that is so sad.
It's wild, dog. She looks like a homeless zombie.
That's so sad.
It is very sad, dude.
What?
She has nobody who loves her in her life, dude.
That's so crazy to me, dude. It's like...
When people have mental illness, dude, people disappear real quick.
That's true, man. Well, it's also not dealt upon, like not dealt with like it is now.
Yeah.
I mean, even like, I don't know. Maybe it's like people stuck in that generation where it's like they don't...
Is it better to let them have their quote unquote freedom and live and shit on the street and live and die out there? And like that's just what a firefighter's job is to tend to homeless people now?
Dude, you got an extra room. Why don't you let her in?
Or is it or is it better to like force them into a facility where you get them treatment? If they are,
But that also costs money.
Of,
So it's like money is not always an option. Like,
what are you, a Republican, dude?
Yeah, what are you, a Republican, dude?
yes, I will say I'm a Republican.
Bigot,
Are we
racist.
cool? Like, no, but it's also like people don't have money to do that. To
Yeah,
put in
no,
an old
literally.
folks home or a...
No, I mean, this would be back in the day, like in the 80s, they cleaned up the streets, quote unquote, that way. I think it was in the 80s, by like by having, it might have been in the 80s that it stopped, but they used to have like mental wards where you would, like a dude, like a couple of big dudes in a van would come and pop out in their like nurses' outfits and be like, "It's okay, buddy, get him," and like fucking toss you in the back, dude. Straight jackets. That's where straight jackets come from.
That's a rape fantasy, if you ask me.
Same.
Damn.
That's hot.
Couple of big dudes coming out telling me like, "Get over here."
So that would be the thing, is to be paid for by taxes, you know.
Yeah.
So
Not anymore, dude.
Yeah.
I have to take a major piss. Nick, that dish looks superb.
Yeah. Where
imagine-
did you buy that?
It's Pedro's.
No, I mean the whole. It looks like you just went to a fancy restaurant.
Yeah.
Bought that platter and put it here.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Show up to your 4th of July like this, dude, and get laid.
Hell yeah.
That's all it takes.
This is all it takes. So just a quick recap. Let's summarize what this is from the ground
Hard
up.
shell tacos. Put in the oven, couple minutes, 350. No big deal. You want to shred up some iceberg lettuce.
Shred it, baby.
Cut up some tomatoes.
Cut it.
Get some sour cream.
Oh, yeah.
Get some kind of queso, of course.
Queso. Ooh. Getting, what's the word? Exotic.
Getting queso's crazy.
Chris is very exotic.
Very below the border.
Yes.
Cook up some ground beef. Throw in some taco seasoning. That's all you got to do. And then cook it down in there and then throw it all together, dude. And you're in heaven.
That sounds like sex, dude.
This is like sex. This is better than sex.
I haven't had it in a long time, but that sounds like what I remember it as.
This could make up for it.
This could be like
Sex.
That's all. So now after I eat these tacos, I'll be like, last time I had sex was like when I had these tacos.
4th of July.
4th of July, 2022. If I could make these tacos, I could probably get laid.
You could make these easy.
Yeah, no,
You don't
I
think
know.
so?
No, I'm retarded. I'm a retarded person. I don't know if you remember that
No, dude.
from being generally aware of me.
I would never say that you're retarded because I don't use that kind of language.
At the open mic last night, there was a
how'd that go?
white chick who was like trying to be all, I'm like totally with it, and then the dude on stage said retarded, and she's like, okay now, okay. It's just like, Jesus Christ.
They found the line.
Yeah, it's
how'd your
funny
set
to
go?
see someone so typical. I mean, it was okay. There was like the one black guy who everybody admires, and you know, like is like that guy's cool. He was like the only one laughing at my jokes or even listening. And this time I was able to just like roast everybody a little bit and be like, you
Kinda
know,
get in there.
I really appreciate you guys for listening and being so attentive, and like this is such a supportive comedy community. And yeah, that got a couple of chuckles from some of the, because it was all comics, you know.
Right.
So, but it was fine, and I got my jokes out, and then some white kid with jokes.
Dreads?
With some, like, you know, real cheesy jokes. He said, hey, dude, I know you're new, but your jokes are good. So it's like those little things where you're just like, I'll take that and put it in here, and
It's a little something.
that'll be the coin I picked up at this spot, you know.
Dude, fucking fill my plate up with a couple of them tacos, if you will,
Fill it
dude.
up, dude. I'm going to fill your
Oh, yeah,
butt up.
unmute his mic. There he is. Should we mute that one, or does it matter?
Should. Nice job, Pedro. You're killing it.
Producer 3.
What's that?
Is that mic 2?
That's mic 4.
There we go. Mic 4, I said.
Mic 4.
Yeah, this looks delicious, dude. Oh, give me 3 to start, dude. There you go. Put a white one in there after the 2 darkies.
A little racial diversity
Just
in
to see what they got.
there. America style.
Did you
Diversion, equity. Oh, diversion. I already fucked it up. Fuck you.
You hand me that yucatana, please? That's just good, dude.
Yucatana's the best.
It was good on a strawberry, dude. Imagine how good it's going to be on these tacos.
It's going to change your life. It's going to change you.
I'm going to eat the white one first. That's usually what I do.
Typical.
And then you settle.
And then you settle with the 2 dark ones. Oh, man, I'm so excited for this.
And ladies and gentlemen, now begins the mukbang. Fucking mukbang now.
We've done a couple of mukbangs this podcast, man.
We're smoking more weed.
Your beer's right there, dude.
That's all right.
Oh, so good.
Not bad. And imagine bringing these to a 4th of July party just out of nowhere. It's like, oh, hey, here's a platter of tacos, dude.
Hell yeah.
Fuck everything you cooked because this is going to be the highlight.
Yeah.
You know what?
I just brought
about
sex.
that.
Dude.
Yeah.
The queso on that is amazing. Mm-hmm. I usually do like regular shredded cheese on them, which is also good. But like the flavor that queso brings, dude, so distinct and so good.
I'm trying to make influencer faces at the camera while we're going.
Do it.
Please don't.
We're going to make it a real mukbang if we're going to become internet sensations.
We're already internet sensations, dude. 90 views last week?
That's crazy.
Killer.
We broke the internet.
I hate you guys.
We're almost at 100. We're almost at 100. Which is funny because look at our production in here.
Yeah, seriously.
know. It is funny.
Everybody's missing out, dude.
Dude, the production is fucking top notch.
I know, so people just need to figure it out, dude. It's not our fault people are dumb and can't figure out our podcast, dude.
They're too busy getting abortions, dude.
Yeah, stupid.
Oh, man. I'm going in for the blue corn now.
I want to go in for your blue corn.
White corn's preferable, but I wanted to try to get some color for red, white, and blue. I really hope they had red ones, too. But
That would have been dope. They do have red ones.
I like the blue corn.
usually, sometimes they do. Then
Because I've been to a
Do you
restaurant
like the
where they
blue
give you like the
Why do you, I'm sorry. We're having two
sorry,
conversations.
dude. Go ahead. I'm taking a bite anyway.
I'm in another world with this habanero just kind of crawled up into my sinus a little bit. And so now I'm just hanging on for the ride. But why do you like why is the white corn preferable to you?
it feels like has a better,
white's better than blue.
better consistency. The blue's a little chewier.
Interesting. Let me verify that on this mic.
It might be a mental fuck, but for me that like represents that it's more substantial. My head takes it there.
I get that.
I go, you can tell there's more nutrition.
Probably.
You know what I mean?
It's slightly softer. Slightly softer, more chewable than the classic white corn.
CJ, stop it, dude. You're scaring our 90 viewers.
I'm being a thought. I'm being a thought, dude. Leave me alone. Be cool.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. There might not be leftovers for your girl. I know you tried to make it look like it was, but
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, your girl gonna be the leftover, son.
After I drank her truly, that shit ain't happening.
oh, low key, what was that strawberry fucking lemonade? Truly,
Wasn't worth it.
Damn, dude.
That's hilarious.
It's hilarious because it's the reality of life.
The truth is the funniest.
Because I've also been in that situation where it's like, you ate my leftovers. Like, I was like, I didn't think you were gonna. I didn't think you
I
were
know,
gonna
this
eat.
is a
Like,
fucked up move.
And you're all, babe, sorry. There's no tacos for you. that's
nah, he made sure to leave some fucking beef over in
grounds
the
for
pan. dog.
divorce.
Let's give her dog food.
Hit her with an Alpo can.
Ground fucking.
It's like a racist mukbang, dude.
You're the only one being racist.
That's
dude.
what I'm saying. Racist cooking show, then mukbang racism at the end.
This proves my theory, dude. Every chef is racist. Even the French ones, even the Mexican ones, dude. They're all racist. Name me a more racist like culture aside from Hispanics, Mexicans.
The government.
¿Quién crees que
They're
eres?
usually white, aren't they?
True.
Is that a requirement?
Diversity, equity, inclusion, America.
Abortion. My.
Turned out good.
Hell yeah.
Enjoyed those.
Very good. Thank you, Nick, very much, bro.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th of July, dude.
Happy 4th of July,
That's
guys.
crazy.
I got my red, white, and blue on. You got yours, dude.
We
Really
repping
good.
hard. We repping.
Oh, yeah. America.
So I'm just saying, dude.
Don't forget.
Come with a platter of tacos, dude, and blow the party out of the water, dog.
I came with the strawberries and the whipped cream for the sensual after party.
But we love y'all. Amor.
We'll see you next week, huh?
Inappropriate, hurtful language is totally unacceptable.